Which we bere na meronko bere nene na manga genrete go korekana ENSA ya Kenya kero toroche no muraibense Dr. William Samuel Ruto niga genrete ne taro yaye ase orgonko rurero Mount Kenya sirit koreero alenge ase gose semo chia central sirit koreero alenga sensemo ya Muranga ne chinga chingi kero ya girense mo ya bono mugoroba chinga kingo kwarigania semese AMAYIA erionko manyebuna nara yaya kubwatirana na bariki baito tobere to sangirira korwase chingongo au na go kwarigania asenchera ere yobikira nuko ndiri tanganike imati gaturanyore gatiyari ngo ariganirete asenchera ere yobinge
tobete ntobu atimogoko CS majogwe aye wa masikani na serikali ekowambwa yanya gokunwa
egati abamenyi n'ababunge korwe bunge yabo basi korobekana kwe burunganira chimbwa chimbe cyo mu Chumbo South Mogrango
Omo deputy governor bono bako impeach inki monda akolire monda na ire gasi agokora asinyuru gokora chibese bale kwa GMCA mbule jine chibese chitolika chigokora magendero mbaba ete chibese
osemeria abana baitomba chigokora no gosemeria kwa baibori chinga kya baroki wa bagendera koriki wa ekeras ya kianda.
The leadership of Africa want my services. I am ready and offer myself to be of service to this continent.
Omuraibe kiama kia ODM Raila Odinga kumochia serikali ya Sogoteba nigegendrete guchanda Bakenya. Mwenchi umurgereria yo mnaenda mange ngo kwarganira ngumanya senchira ere yobwikira n'inyoro bna sensemo ya Facebook nabo kugendera gotonyora wetera Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube batonyora wetera Ndizi TV News bayigona boko yasomo wetera se website yaito www.ndizitv.net ere togendere gusanga ase obwamo ere triane EVERLYNE OSERO Petra ni Mokeira ne rokene kya chibicha niryo gicha wikira senchira ya bene nori tukubwatirana asensemo yebimanyiririo nigakoro kwa LYDIA Mosengo kwarganio beko sanga na intwiko mwerio AMAYIA yense masenchera ere yobekiranu toko ya chakabene korwase county ya Kisii awase abagaka korwase nyumba yo munyaribari babiri bawe sokya na kumochia chingwa na cha umugabana we county ya Kisii Paul Simbarati anene chinga kiyarenge asumu yegabwa matanga yoko mwenya yorenke omo principal we skuru yo babundi ya Kisii National Polytechnic okwana chinga kiechoni ko bamuganirie arati kwenekia amaskani gochiase omu waziri wechsemi Ezekiel Machogu sekeria batebreuna nere orare tegosinere orengete koreta amagendro ime ye county ya Kisii nigo baigo babere bakomochia abaraibande abubagendrete kurterana chingwa na chitabwenereti na kubaganya go chamo na kubwaterana eryo gokora amagendro ase county ya Kisii omuriketo milred momanyi na mangi korengana norbotyuru
Habagaka ime nyalibari masaba nigo basangerekana ime wadi ya Gesu asoboro bonene na kubetsa chinyimbo inse ase kuikiria okoiranirania kwa enekigwa asa matanga yoko mwenya oyo kabeire omo principal okisi Polytechnic uchiase omo waziri wechisemi Ezekiel Machogu ase babeka ebirengereri byabo teneni asogoteba omo waziri asikwe asegasiria agokora
Katuajaga tobete ntobu atimogoko CS majogwe aye wa masikani na serikali ekowambwa yanya gokunwa
nogo ichana omugaka okorogwa Simbarati akora Majogu Majogu na taketa babwataniamo lakini egabanekanga agiye kuangira imwana kyo kwibora naenda kwoboso kwese public y'abantu bakorera bami kontoli korera igo indwa jamagana iyo kwa mogi keria tigema Jogu
Abagusi bagateba chaga mwangane mwanchanire matati sonye wangete Machogu because of political divide tali gutiga matanga ere agiye fora mwenga ochi kumurambira
igata gete gutarira Machogu bako mwaerio 2027 yego chate ngamacho gure kondwa nakinda korera tamagendero
nigo abagakabwo bagania abanyali bali gusikwa anene asibagania omugavana gucia gusaba amabera omwaziri bw'ekisemi nabo igo kumosikabune nchereyemo yokorenta abagusi ase obwamo
siko umunyali bali gamenya tero mubasi amo ono tana kurutana murutali tija lya mugondo inga orudiro mubasi ngayaje bono kwanyora tamanganaya
tware gogotebiga gavana beka maskania manene asesiesio ito igokoroko na komorama iga ose komera otegerera twagikeiri chimbu chao usiengima
anare goja gosabara tinga kikoranje kagunse ogende semaja gwakoro kienchera eyora akonya abantu be county ya Gusii
engana yo kumurusia bisi omukonyi bo mugavana gwetera ase omoswada obekwa ase bunge ya Kisii nomo MCA bwe ward ya Ichuni Wycliffe Siocha nigo egendrete gukinya amaberera y'abanyali bali ase kelia bakugikiria na kumugania gucia gusaba amabera gucia se Dr. Monda ase boigo bamucia egatia ba MCA bande kurwa ase ebunge yo
omwana okurugumye mbane oyiro mwese yazojuni obetira abanyali bali dumukuru jaje bakararia ikorongo
toitire
toto aene mbande litoke twasimulite tukasimeka ende jikanisa inso akamagoti usaba abagaka usaba no mwagorwa betete litimo egara nyasa abagako amabira twakwa beirira kidio manyenga abantu manya goitere ko nyomba ime kanga gwati agisegi chake tukubisiko tuboringa jarura komo.
We want to condemn the act of Mbande. He has destroyed his political future, and I want to say, let them protect the interests of our Nyaribari, and let Asimbarat know that Nyaribarians are now going to be united come 2027.
Ntobwate omunyalibali bali aba MCA baitoka na barubansire gotorwa bagoita abantu baita abanyalibali abanyalibali ngaitoko tamera goje onye gogo imbichi olio itotole komo where next are you coming to nando ko rero goje nyalibali genda agumotonto aso imobwate yuda intea murage rororo
ekero yatigaire bosa como MCA tayo tigamenya motonto into tigatokore gasi abono tokanyire 2027
ulipotelea egeta seni kya Ndizi TV ilitaliane Mildred Momanye Mbia mwana umuriketo Mildred Momanya se orobo tiururikiranu asense moya y'umume representative we county ya Kisii Doris Aburi donyani go aberega kumochi obokorerwa y'umugavana Simbarati askiria tere na tarayikirania amagendra se county ya Kisii na kumochi ya ase okwebisa ase binte bikebike bya tere na nigo bikoreta obungaineria ase abamenyi be county ya Kisii okwana chinga kiechoni oboigo amochini getamkero yokuganya kumurusia bisyo mokonye bw'umugavana Dr. Robert na otabuna okuono gosaria chingaki asekeriango na asekeria tairuna mondango ikiraniare emeremo yaye asenchera ebwenerate na kubagania abarai anena abaimsia baganitie kumurusia bisi monda gutumeka ali bagerio na boigo chibesecho asogo ikirania magendro imeye county ya Kisii
banaga okoba gavana amanyire abagusinto bwateri yanda abagusinto bwata mabera bono gamanyete gakolera imoko moboli nkiakolire imoko moboli pikakolera na kiruligena nkominyo kigunde nkoitunde NHIF ngo urunde abantu nkominyo kibali igamanyete ngagakolera igo igago divert attention abagusiba minto gavana gago divert attention imo moboli nkiakolire mwari kwanja monyugo gavana no ninje na busie campaign litukolie chikura yani sori na nobosi December lakini obosi tali borobu development na nobosi kwa nande nechianga lakini majorly ngokorande bisima governor kwa na robosi lakini oreta chigali obeka parota banko gorale para chigali chiagenda governor obangaina oba ona na chibagi chesukuru bwebe gasi ayenene bunoko make sure ECD classes sinchiagachire bono ko bamahete ngo chikomoboli bari obangaina nagachite 128 kake abantu baminto ibirasi ebinga yibire manyo mukavana ko bangaina ngasiki akolire ngia apart from ko bange binte bikebike biko gwa abantu ebinto bigo saleka ama tukabera tato byasalikire omo deputy governor bono bako impeach inki monda akorire monda naire gasi agokora asinyuru gokora chibese bale kwa MCA mbure chine chibese chitolika chigokora amagenderero mbabaete chibese boni ga Kisii County impeachment ya monda tubwenerete gukwana gochi monda atabwatie gasi agokora eko mo impeach na benge gali bosa inki moko westelite moko impeach omonto tabwatie gasi.
Factory ye chai ya sasini kipkebe yo toka imeye county ya Nyamira ni goritkoria rero yaba kego twara ritkoria barimi asibaba gucengera abarimi bari babere bakubeka omokiase uburimi bwekemeri ye chai abo baba konyora ebyewa aona boigo chi certificate go kwana nabariki nigo mu director monene ase factory yo Silas Njibwakale abaga kwenekia gusekuru kubore ochiase abarimi kwenekia bunangoru nkwena nabare erengia erego konya asokonyora kure okuya tinga kecho ni gabarimi baba kuroko bore ochase kiumbe getenenere tekemerie cha imense ya Kenya KTDA koba chinga kigose obosbure bwegwechorera factory eyo barabe bakonia echa abo muri keito job manki norboti rwa senchira yobwikirano.
Huna enchera EYEMO yokwene kingosira bale abaremi bekemeriye chae na konyora lige saligia nige kampuni ya Sasini Kipkepe Limited egotoka imeye bunge ya Borabu county Nyamira barigania omorobelio oreta amo ababwatani ao anene mono abaremi abarai be factory eyo naboigo abarekurwa sebitago byobonendine county ya Nyamira gosanga amo.
One, thank them for the support they give us, and number two, update them on the progress the company is making, not just in the tea zone, but in our other businesses as well, so that they know what we're doing in academia, avocado, and coffee. It's a form of interaction with farmers. We just want to build a very strong loyalty of our farmers to the Gusii brand, so that we can be able to continue making money for the shareholders.
Asebairali bagali abene kwa ebiegwa abalimi babete bagokora buya ase okwena na HI gotia se factory eyo naboigo bali babere bakwena na HI botambe kago kwana nabaliki bamangana AMAYIA omo managing director be factory eyo Silas Njibwakale nateba emeroberio emiya babekire ase factory eyo nero yenekiri abalimi be factory eyo nkonyora bale engeria engia ye bonus ase factory eyo etangaine.
Because as we speak now, we are paying the farmers the highest price per kilo for the first payment of the agreement at 40 shillings.
Boigo nateba nkwena nabale oboyo na maigelio anene mono ase oboremi.
Of course, when we make money from our sales, we will also be able to give them a second bonus. Another thing is that the farmers benefit from the inputs. That's the fertilizer that we are able to avail to them, and that has been able to increase their yields. Our farmers who are very congratulatory for the services that we offer on the farm on agronomy aspect.
Boigomo director yo nasegeta abalimi kwena na HI engia amato aberene nkoro ilinde bachikonyora ligesa ligia.
We are just looking for two leaves and a part. Top quality green beef that can be able to give us top quality net tea for our specific buyers.
Ensema y'abalimi mbaira nelimbya mono asobokoreri obuya bakonyora ase factory eyo nakubasaba kogenderera boigo
nelianga company ya Sasini ya tokoleira AMAYIA buna abalimi bakorusia echaisiko kubwa mono igolie gotoa chisiringi 40 bakorusia transport yeri babogorerie chai kurwa setole batoa chisiringi 35 nemo
na gusaba baegwe obosibole bayire echagwe tania ase factory EYEMO ase baroche nagia
tigaba tutigire freedom yeito tutware freedom of choice ngaito koba inkitwara ekiyasa abutu agenda na barabumbu yabale
etige monobori abalemi freedom of choice uno mojamani oitatewa tiga tonyare gutwara egento kerige korokwa obosibore bwo omuremi mugeni abaremi bande baone risasini tiga serikali eto obosibore bwa willing buyer willing seller kero montaire chaya ya setagete
Yinko reporter ya Ndizi TV kurwase kaunti ya Nyamira Job Maangi
Miamana umurikeito Job Maangi asoroboti ururekeranu korwase kaunti ya Nyamira togosuka bosio anene kumurikira lyarbereka okorekana iskoero gongorwa Gusii muraiwense Dr. William Samuel Ruto nigagendire taro yaye ase kaunti ya Murang'a asenchire ya moyo koigora emerobero au ya magendero gukwana chinga kiecho Ruto nigabaga kwegerera emerobero ya serikali yatana nigo erengete gokonya abakenya anena abasae asa kwanira igoro yobwaga chibwe chinyomba ase igori yensekegima na wateba no murobero rengete gokonya abasaye bari batabwatiye mirimo ENSA ya Kenya nigaro kubore gocyasaba chumbe kweneke abunangwe tyabare omurobero yo asebikaro byabo byebunge eliyo koirera abakenya gokonyeka ENSA ya Kenya guskabosio asensemo ya magendro.
Tuko na vijana 1130 tayari wanafanya katika program ya housing. Alafu unasikia kuna watu wengine ati wanataka kusimamisha hiyo program. Yani vijana 1130 wanafanya kazi saa hii, tuwatoe kazini wakuje wahangaike barabarani, wakuje wamangamange kwa madukani. Sio ni kazi ya bure. So mimi nawauliza, wabunge wako hapa. Leo katika bunge iko sheria ya housing. Mimi nataka niombe wabunge wa Kenya waende wapitishe hiyo sheria ya housing ili tupange ajira ya hawa vijana waweze kuendelea na program ya housing, ndio Kenya iweze kusonga mbele, kwa sababu hiyo ndio mpinu nchi zingine zimetumia pale nyuma. Sisi tumechelewa kama Kenya and we cannot continue to wait. This is a program that should have been there 30 years ago. We are 30 years behind time. Tunaelewana jameni?
Omurai wekiama kia ODM Raila Amolo Odinga nigeso kirena kworokia ukugania kwaye wokorwanira egose wokoira libaga liekerogo kyobunyakerogo ase kyombekeria kyobomo bwechinse African Union aya magega yogokora egeikaro no mobalozi abwobomo bwechinse asateire buna orogongo rwa Africa ndobwate gose orogongo rwa Africa ndobwate libaga lyowokina ase abeireka gusanga ebirengerero byaye nabasani au abo babere bakomwa obosemia bwogochia kora ese ya Africa ase kerogekyo nigare nkamo numurayo mukoro bwense ya Nigeria Olusegun Obasanjo oyo muitabera nakoba omurayo isaine ase ribagerio na koira abega koira libagari yaye Musafaki asatebire aseraira lireira yogochia koikirania emeroberi gosemeremo asenchera ebwena terkweneke bunorogongo rwa Africa rwabere rogoskabosio.
A person, man or woman, who has experience, who understand the situation we are in, who comes from a background that can make a difference.
Of all these considerations, that I am inclined to accept the challenge. Should the leadership of Africa want my services, I am ready and offer myself to be of service to this continent. And I've asked my friend to continue to be a good ambassador and talk to other people elsewhere. I don't want to say much more than that. And therefore today I want to make it public that I'm ready, yes, to go for the chairmanship of the African Union.
Togos kabosio nigo kamati tenerete amangana yabochenu ase bungenene yaberege kurogochika guchase wizara yabochenu kwene kyabunango bwatoka vale amarieta yabakoremeremo anenase kiumbekeria kia National Insurance Fund NHIF kwene kyabwatoka marieta yabali yabaikiranitie ebirengo abyokorwa obokoreri ase kiumbekyo gokwana chinga kibatwarege karo nigo muwaziri wabochenu Susan Nakumicha aine kyago cha koronge ya yo na tabna nigo yarokanire chinyagitari sinyinge nigo chikorwa obokoreri nonya magega yabarabugotayikerania ebirenko birya biganirie.
Get the high payout ratio and strengthen surveillance the confirmation of surgical cases, we suggest the creation of a surgical pin. I think that's what she was trying to suggest. But you ask yourself, you've detected that these are operations which cannot be substantiated, which cannot be, which look suspicious. Why would you go ahead and pay?
The payments are deducted from future claims. That is not a payback. That is a payment scheme. This payment scheme has therefore become attractive to both staff at NHIF to allow facilities there to deal with the pool, because if they don't get caught, they get away with it. If they get caught, they have a pre-authorized payment scheme. And that is why Beirut closed down, because they don't want to pay.
Here looks like he hasn't put his notes very well for the purpose of responding to those questions. From where I sit, when this audit report came to my attention, I did ask NHIF to do an internal investigations and provide us the names and institute disciplinary action against the staff who are culpable.
We are waiting for some confirmation from investigating agencies so that we can add to that and share a report. So both internally and externally, within a week, we should be able to share.
Togos kabosioni go omoroberi oboborinkoria abwemebere yabetke gotindo korwa seri naniria shakahola irabe gusama chibwara beka gosoka eike gochega eria seo konya semeroberio yokobaenia abo babete bago sire magimabo ase chinsemecho nakorengana no nyagetari omonene uyoteneta mangana yoborinkoria ase ense ya Kenya Dr. Johnson Odor nigaterebuna ase mebere yo meronko chimi inye meronko ebere na kianda ya betege gotinda korwa nigo erachie gusama chibwara chigosoka eike gochaiga kerabo igo aberega kwene kyabuno murobero bwo gotinda kora emeberende korwa serina nierio nigo rabe ko gochaka omutienyo gatatu omwakoyo.
We did what is called management of human remains according to the standards. Yeah, what we are doing actually after doing autopsy, after ensuring that all the evidence are collected, we were doing embalming. Embalming is placing a body in formalin so that now the tissues are fixed. Once they're fixed like that, they cannot deteriorate any further. And we put in the body bag and zip them. And all the bodies are like that, so they cannot even deteriorate any further. So even the fridges are not even required now. Even though we are using them, they are not required. We repair them, they are fine, but they're not required. These are bodies which can even stay out for very, very many years without decomposing any further because of embalming.
Currently, we have a project that seeks to establish a reference mitochondrial genome database for the Kenyan population. And for the last 3 years, we've been collecting representative samples from all the ethnic communities or groups in Kenya, from all the geographical regions, which we have managed to do. We've also done sequencing of the mitochondrial genome that is representative of these communities in a bid to develop a reference database that can now be used by the investigators, like the people in government chemists.
Mwanchi muri aina na kwariganiretia semese AMAYIA ENSA asenchira ire yubikira nukurenda na mangengo ariganiretia aina ndora chikonyora asenchira yubikira nuchikora gachi saisato anene kerotora chikwe birengerero byamba menyi ba muchiokeroka kubwatikana nuko nachwa wekine kyabigitwa seki gambiro kya Nyamira igoro yorubeberu muchiokeroka asuko nacho korengana nuko nacho kwo ekigambiro kyabage gotebabuna ensemeyo nigo egotigara buna yarenge asegati ensemera se county ya Kisii nabo igo ensemende ende ase county ya Nyamira runo roboto rachikonyora senchira yobwikiranu chikoraga chinsa isato gendera kubwatia mirobero yonsi asensemo ya Facebook tonyarwitira Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News ase website yetu nabuko yasomwetera www.ndizitv.net ere togendera gusanga asogwamo ire triane EVERLYNE OSERO LYDIA musene ere twagwatirana asoko enekia buna wikira sensemo yeimanyeriro nabo igo Petra Mokeira nero neke chibichanerio gicha wikira senchira ya bene twaro burigeri burubya